Excellent.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. And we are live. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. Super excited about our edition this week of Conversations with Friends. I am very, very excited to have the most amazing woman, Heidi. And you know what, Heidi? I think I pronounce your last name wrong all the time. I think I do. How do you pronounce your last name?
It's Heidi Leist.
Least.
And
Okay.
yes, it is. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So thank you for asking. I don't think you mispronounced it, but
Yeah.
people look at it and they ask, do you say it the German way or do you say it the Americanized way? And yeah, so we pronounce it least in our family, and both my husband and I do have German. So
Oh,
that it's
nice.
yes.
Great, great. Well, we
Thank you
are
for having me
super,
on today.
yes, we are so excited to have you because Heidi is a amazing woman that I met several years ago. We both used to live in a very small mountain community here in Colorado, and we met in a workout group, in like a boot camp workout group, and it was amazing. And I remember you used to bring your daughters with you all the time. And she has gone on to create the most amazing company, Lemongrass Spa products, and they are just unbelievable. I am so excited, and we have your corporate Facebook page saying hello to us. Hi, everyone. We're so excited you're here. We wanted to take the opportunity to have Heidi on for Conversations with Friends because she does something pretty amazing every October for breast cancer women who are going through their journey with breast cancer, and we'll get into that for just a few minutes. But I wanted Heidi to take a few minutes and just introduce herself, tell us about lemongrass, and just why she does what she does. So I'll let you take it away, Heidi.
Thank you, Michelle, so much for the warm introduction. It's been a joy to see your business thrive as well. And you know what? Celebrating other female founders, Michelle, is what I love doing. And I think you've been so successful not only with your business, but also bringing to light all the resources that are available to breast cancer thriver and survivors. So I love that about you. So, one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about Breast Cancer Awareness Month is that my grandmother was a breast cancer survivor for over 30 years. So that was an incredible story. I saw what, not when she went through any of her treatments, because it was before that she had gone all through that. But as I was a young girl, I saw kind of her, listen to her stories and the things that they went through as a family when they knew that she had breast cancer. So it was really incredible because she always had such a positive outlook. Nothing was going to stop her. And because of that, I've always wanted to help other women, especially with breast cancer awareness and survival and all those types of things. Now, fast forward in creating Lemongrass Spa over 18 years ago, we chose to select only natural and organic ingredients in our products. Now, obviously, we have to use some preservatives in our products so that they can stay fresh and you don't have to refrigerate them. But beyond that, we are incredibly selective to make sure that our products are pure and natural. And so, because of that, we're super committed to helping people with their health. And so, a lot of times it starts with your skin. And what most people don't know and realize is how much can be absorbed through your skin. So we avoid the toxic chemicals that are in a lot of skincare products, a lot of color cosmetics, as well as perfumes and household products. And so we're very committed to the education portion, but then also providing families with great alternatives and having fun in the process.
I love it. I love what you guys do. And you guys, not only do they walk the walk with their products, but they were very generous and shipped me these amazing gifts. And I love this. I know Heidi just thinks I'm a dork, but so does my husband. But these melt in the water, and I just love that. I mean, the box was recyclable. This melts. You guys, from start to finish, go out of your way to make sure that everything is sustainable and environmentally friendly and without the chemicals.
And what Michelle's referring to as our cornstarch peanuts. So the packing peanuts that we use, they do dissolve in water. So we have a lot of families that will dissolve them in the sink and their kids will get involved. And it's a lot of fun. But
Mhm.
anything that we can do to help in that way, of course, is great. We're not perfect, but we take steps every opportunity we have to be sustainable and recyclable with all of our packaging.
I think that's so incredibly important, and I know a lot of people these days are looking for more healthier alternatives. They're looking for more sustainability and for trying to get the preservatives and the chemicals and everything out of their house as much as possible. I know when I got my diagnosis that my husband was just, we've got to get all the chemicals out of here. So it's been a fascinating journey on our end to really do the research and circle back around and see that your company goes above and beyond helping make sure that your products are as everyone understands there's got to be some preservatives. There has to be a little bit of stuff in there to make it last longer, and not so that you have to refrigerate it all the time, but for the most part it is very healthy, amazing products that you guys put out. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Michelle.
So speaking
Well,
of, you guys had a very special day today, and we're very lucky to have you today because I know it was a little crazy. So tell people what you did before you hopped on with me.
well, we introduced to our sales consultants today our holiday collections. And so
Mhm.
we have a whole variety of products, of course, that are safe and natural to use for your family for the gift giving season. So going into October, November, December. But in addition to that, we have an awesome campaign going on during the month of October, especially. And every year we do something special to give back to not only cancer survivors, but their families and so forth. So we introduced a product that we just shipped to Michelle, and she got it in her on her doorstep just the other day. It's our pink healing balm. And something as simple as this, we've had a bestseller called Healing Elements for years, and people have loved it. They've used it for different skin conditions, helping soothe, calm, irritated, dry skin, rashes, and it actually started out as a baby rash cream that we transitioned to be able to use for the whole family. Well, we thought we would try something a little bit different as a spin-off and contribution to breast cancer research, education, and development. And so we're giving back to organizations like yours, Michelle, the Boob Report, and nonprofits that you support as well, through this pink campaign. So for every purchase of this $15 pink balm, we're donating $2 to nonprofits, as well as giving back to our consultant community as well. So I think what I love most about this combination is it's healing oils, it's zinc oxide, which really helps with any sort of rashes and inflammation. Plus, we've infused frankincense essential oil,
Mhm.
as well as peony flower extracts. So it smells amazing, very lightly scented. And
Mhm.
you'll notice it's feminine, but even like my husband said, he's like, it just smells really fresh.
It
Everybody
really
seems
does.
to love it. It's
Yeah.
great. And then, when you're done with your pink balm, you can come back and order the original healing balm for the rest of your family. But enjoy this one for yourself.
Yeah, this is just, I love it because, like you were saying, with everything that's in it, all the natural stuff, it's such a subtle, just very, I love the scent. It's not that overwhelming, perfume scent. So it's just, yeah, I have it in my purse and I'm constantly, I love it on my hands. It feels so good. And this is something that, like you were saying, for skin irritation, rashes, things like that. It's very awesome to use for that and really helps with everything. So that is awesome. Now, as we jump into this with the, you know, uh, contribution that you're making for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you wrote a book, The Soul Soothing Stories of Cancer Survivors. And I think this is amazing. So tell us, and I've got a little bit of a glare here, sorry, you guys. Tell us a little bit about what inspired you to get this book going. And thank you for my copy. I will be reading it this weekend. I appreciate it. But yeah, just give us a little background and how you were inspired to do the book.
Well, thank you for asking, Michelle. The reason behind the book is twofold. First of all, we have a woman in our consultant community. She's a Lemongrass Spa consultant, And she was seeing all of the product testimonials that we were getting in our community Facebook page. And people would write thank yous and letters of appreciation for some of the products that had been game changers when they went through cancer treatment, whether it was one of our hydrating, ultra hydrating body creams or a nail balm or our healing elements. People were finding that these products were really making a huge difference for their family members undergoing treatment. So we would see these posts and these letters and these postcards coming into our home office. And one of our consultants said, you know what, you guys really should compile this into a book. And she helped with getting, publicizing it, publishing the book. She worked with a publishing company, and we together came together and we actually found 50 breast cancer survivor stories to showcase in this book. One of them, of course, being my grandmother. One is a very close friend and family member, as well as people in our consultant community. Many of our consultant stories are shared in this book, and it's really a celebration. It's a celebration of survivorship. It's a celebration of how to get through a rough patch in your life, but then coming through and learning and loving so much about your life afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I think that's so hugely important. That is amazing. And I love the cover of it. It's wonderful. And I so appreciate you sharing this with me. I cannot wait to read it. Um, well, I am just absolutely blown away by you, of course, because you're a rock star in everything that you do. It's amazing and how you give back. And as if she doesn't give back enough, you guys, when I got some of the information from her, you guys are also a sponsor for Feeding America. You guys contribute back to that. So can you tell us a little bit about that as well?
I sure can. So when COVID started in the spring, Michelle, the world stopped for a while, and we all came to realize definitely a huge need. And one of the biggest needs is putting meals on the tables of families in the US right now with everything that happened with the pandemic. So in April, we decided as a company for every party order, so all of our consultants that do online events, every party order submitted, we were going to donate meals. And so we were able to donate over 80,000 meals among our company during the month of April. We decided let's do that again during the holidays when the need is the greatest. Right. So we relaunched another campaign during the month of September. We just announced we had almost 20,000 meals already dedicated, and we're going through the whole entire rest of 2020 donating meals to Feeding America. So it goes to over 200 of their individual Feeding America sites. One happens to be right here in Tampa Bay, just down the road from us.
Oh, nice. That is so wonderful. I am just in awe of you. I just absolutely am. And I consider myself so incredibly lucky to say that I know you and that you're a friend. The things that you've done, you're such a successful businesswoman, and the way you give back, it's amazing. And you are so inspirational to me, just in everything that you do. And I was telling you in the green room before we came on that I had lunch with one of your consultants here, Jenny Cassidy, who's just truly amazing. I just adore her, locally here in Denver. And you have gone out of your way to really have just some really inspirational rock star women work for you. I'm not sure if you have male consultants as well, but I love the team that you put together, and just the mission that you guys are on, and your values that you put forth in everything that you do. I think it's just truly amazing, Heidi.
Well, Michelle, it's true when you say you surround with people that you want to emulate. And I'm really inspired by what our consultants do every single day in their lives, whether they're a stay-at-home mom or they're a nurse working through this difficult time right now. We have so many teachers, Michelle, which is probably one of the hardest positions possible right now with whatever is going on. But we have so many stay-at-home entrepreneurs, but also working, other jobs as well, that really do give back on a daily basis, whether they're pouring into their family or those in need. I really learned a lot from them on executing really successful giving back campaigns. And it's because we're always stronger together that we make all of these types of campaigns extremely successful. So
Mhm.
having our mission and the community that we're involved with embrace this is huge. And we do have an amazing community. I just saw that Kiara
Yes.
posted on here as well. We do have such a supportive community. And your question earlier, do we have male consultants? Yes, we have men and women that join Lemongrass to become part of their community, just to be able to share products, gain some education, have fun with this, and just be part of something bigger. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so fantastic. And I just, like I said, I am so honored that you, especially today with everything you had going on today with the launch, that you were able to join us today. I so appreciate it. So I tell you what, with I'm going to go ahead and put in the banner here. Do you have access to this? I don't know if you can type in here or not. You may not be able to. But what is a way for people to get a hold of you and follow you guys? What would be a good way for me to do that?
The easiest way is to follow us on Facebook or
Okay.
Instagram. So on Facebook, it's Lemongrass Spa Products Corporate is the full Facebook name.
Okay.
So it's easy to follow us there. We do videos, obviously, each week. We also interview some of our consultants and tell their stories. So that's a lot of fun too.
Oh,
They'll
nice.
see some of our new holiday collections, but especially that pink healing balm that's going on right now is wonderful. I see that Lemongrass Spa Products corporate page is already commented, so you can follow them. And we're also on Instagram, and it's Lemongrass Spa Products. So very easy to find us on our social media channels.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Let me go. So Lemongrass Spa Corporate. I'm going to put that
Yep.
on here.
Lemongrass Spa Products Corporate.
Spa products. Okay, I forgot the products. Let me get that in there.
Awesome. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so that way people can follow you guys. I think that that is just very important. I know because you and I discussed this before. I think that people really want um, healthier, more natural options, just in everyday life, as well as if they're going through something like cancer or some sort of health issue. I think that having those options available out there and knowing about them is hugely important so they can make that decision for themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah. With products being paraben free, formaldehyde free, dye free, we also have a whole entire lineup, Michelle, that's really trending, especially now. It's gluten free. There's so many people there that really need to watch that as well with their skincare and cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
So we'd love for you to follow up. We're also, obviously, we have a website, lemongrassspaproducts.com. So
Mm-hmm.
it's easy, very shoppable, and you can look there for a local consultant in your area to also assist you with purchasing.
Well, and I think that's wonderful because then if they have a local consultant, they feel like they're contributing, locally as well to their person that lives, close by, and that helps them because they're trying to grow their business as well. They're trying to be
Absolutely.
an entrepreneur through lemongrass. So, well, I put this up here, the Lemongrass Spa Products corporate page. They posted for us. Thank you. So I was able to show that. And again, I'm so grateful to you for jumping on with us. And we would love to do this again. Maybe closer to Christmas, have you on again and
I'd
just
be
talk.
happy to come back, Michelle.
I love it. I love having you on. So, you guys be sure and follow them. I cannot say enough there's not enough wonderful adjectives to describe them or to describe Heidi and her team. They're just amazing. And we are so thankful that you guys joined us today. And we will definitely have Heidi back on so we can talk about stuff. We'll do it maybe in December, see how things go, and just kind of do a little teaser and get you guys to hop back on with us. So, yeah, so have an amazing rest of the day. It's the middle of the week. Have a wonderful rest of the week and a great weekend. And Heidi, thank you again for joining us. I so appreciate it.
You're welcome, Michelle. Anytime. I'm so grateful for you and everything that you do for women in your community. Thanks
Oh,
again for having me on. It was a
thanks.
pleasure.
Awesome. All right. Bye, everybody.